Alright. Actually, let's start from a different song. And, where's my loop? Playlist. There we go. So, today we're going to be doing the folder open. As you can see here, I made a folder close. I'm still pending making a different one and seeing how that is, but for now we will finish up this pair and make both the folder open and the folder close for it. Now making the folder close is actually, or folder open after making a closed one is fairly easy depending on how you want to actually do it. If you want to completely change the folder open icon, you could do it. Nobody's actually stopping you. It doesn't really make as much sense, but you could do it. And so, the normal sort of thing that other people seem to do is to just take their folder and just the front of their folder. Look at how convenient this is though. Oh gosh, I never realized how convenient my template was until I just used it. I can just, interesting. But anyways, so we can take our folder front and we can get the color for our back, which is this color. So we're gonna want that color. And if we remove it from that, put it on the bottom, and we're going to need this back, so we want to duplicate that layer. Alright. I guess first things first, I'll explain the file thing so that at least I have some sort of standard way of going about this for my videos. So this is the file size. It's 128 by 64. That's the full size of the picture that you have to put in for your theme to work. Now, the actual picture contents, as you can see, I have this folder here that does not fill up the whole space because the whole space is actually not seen. In my template file, which is available, I'll probably put it in the link, or at the very least I'll put a link to the thread that will have it. It's in one of the in-depth tutorial things. Right at the very top there'll be like a user file templates or something like that, and that's the link where you can get all the template files that I'm using, all the template files that Ryumaru has, which he just really kind of has like theme specific stuff, I guess. It's more or less, for his it's more or less just what he does with his themes to get them to look how they look. It's not really a template, but that's okay. So yeah, the black area that you see here is the area that you won't see no matter what on the 3DS. You just won't see it. So if you wanted, you could have a dick picture here and nobody would know for the most part. And yeah, it doesn't matter what's outside. What matters is what's inside. That applies to more things than one. So we want to make sure that we have just our layer selected for this. And so here we can see we have pretty much just our layer. There's some strange stuff on top. That's okay. There you go. Alright. So with just our layer and our wonderful template, we can do the simple method, which is to just, oopsie, have to be on the right layer. Just pull it. Transform it to fit. That's about it. You want to try and have the top line here as straight as possible. It's it's not imperative, but it does make it look nice. Alright, so that's about right. And then if I check, yeah, that's about right. It looks like it fits in pretty well. Alright, so that's my folder. This is how it'll look. That's about it, actually. It's really simple if you want to do it this way. Of course, just to keep things safe, it's not a bad idea to have your full background color in the back. So you can remove the template now and just have that. This way, any strange occurrences that may happen towards the edge, like the corners that you see here, stuff that deal with the anti-aliasing, doesn't really matter. You can let the 3ds handle that because it will do it whether you like it or not. And all you really care about is this line. You can make it actually a little cleaner. Like here, mine looks like it's going up a little bit because of the way it dealt with it. So just clean it up after you're done. Make sure that there's no extra crap on the top, and then you can check with this file icon that I have here if you have it here, if you're using my template. Otherwise, it's what is this, 44 from the top, or from the bottom, and it's 20 from the top. So 20 from the top or 44 from the bottom, and you'll have the correct place to put your ending, I guess. So that's pretty much how you make your folder open icons for the most part. Most people will do it this way because it's easy, it's quick. If you want to get really fancy, you would remake the icon into a different icon. So like if I wanted this one, I could do something kind of stupid like I don't know, like if I could tweak her shirt a little bit to be something like this, or it's outward just a little bit, and then I guess I'll do it like this. Okay. So if I did this and then grab the color, do this all in a new layer so I don't screw anything up. But if I did something like this, add a little bit of shadow, and then added like a maybe a bit smaller, something like a hand or something, you know, just something like that, a hand pulling it down, something, you know, whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. I should have actually used this. This is a dumb idea to use that one. Something like that. Put a little blob there. I think our finger should be a little bit thicker, but whatever. That sort of thing, you know. You can add extra stuff if you want to your little folder icon and do fun shit. But I'm not going to. That's not exactly what I was hoping to do, because I haven't actually saved this. So I don't want to save it as my template, of course. I want to save it as its own little work file. It's always a good idea to split your layers. Never just try and keep them together. It makes editing, re-editing, a pain in the ass. So, as you can see here, this one is my folder close. It has the template for the folder close, and then it has these, which are all split up, and it makes things a lot easier. Once you get a feel for how you want to do stuff, like just your general method. It doesn't have to be specifically the same as mine because mine is different, but your own workflow, right? Once you have it set up how you want it, it's a lot quicker when you want to do things, right? And so that's normally how I do things. This is I have masks, so then if I want to actually get the mask itself, I can just get the mask by merging it, applying the layer mask, and then getting that. Or I can just change the layer mask however I need it. So if I wanted, like for this one, this is the skin tone. If I wanted to have like a line down the middle, I could do it. Really quick, really easy. And that's the reason why I do it like this. But that doesn't matter. At least in this case, it doesn't matter because this is of course the folder open, and nothing matters in the folder open. So after you have your file, I think I saved it. I hope I saved it. Export. I don't think I did. So we export it. It's going to be a PNG because I feel like it. It doesn't have to be a PNG. But it's good to have. Alright, so I've imported it. Pretty much just go to the image and then whichever thing you want to import, you import. And then if I click on my folder preview, I have my folder preview. I forgot to tell him about that. Later, hopefully I'll remember to tell the developer that he needs to move this up 1 pixel. But that's the preview. I always look at this and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to tell him that, and then I forget. But yeah, there's the preview, and there's the other one, the normal one, and then the open one. It looks pretty good. I think it's okay. But that's about it. This video is hopefully short. Pretty short in comparison to what I have been making. So that's good. But that's it. This one's actually done. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll watch what I have next. I hope this actually helps with making themes, because it's kind of nice when you see people that have themes that are well made, I suppose. Like sometimes you come across those themes that are just like, oh hey, you know, this icon looks fantastic. This is a fantastic idea. And sometimes you're just like, well, it's I guess it passes. It's okay. Like actually some of the Remar's folders, I like these folders. Actually, they're really simplistic, but I like them. They're not actually bad. I'm okay with them. But yeah, thanks for watching, and no, that's it. I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna do next. But thanks for watching. Have fun theming.